Hello and welcome to Four Eyes and the Giants Presents Weekend Reviews. This is the offshoot videos we're doing every weekend, reviewing the movies we saw over the week while we can't do the full podcast. This review we're doing Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins, and Jordi's going to tell you all about that right now.
Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins tells the origins of G.I. Joe Snake Eyes. Played by Henry Golding, Lone Wolf Snake Eyes is taken in by the ancient Arashikage clan, the protectors of the mystical Jewel of the Sun, and trained to fight against the Yakuza. This film was directed by Robert Schwentke, who has directed films like Red, R.I.P.D., and the Divergent sequels. And it was written by Evan Spiliotopoulos, who wrote Beauty and the Beast and Charlie's Angels recently, and Joe Shrapnel and Anna Waterhouse, the duo behind, was it Ben Wheatley's Rebecca recently?
Oh dear, yes.
Or was it Ben Wheatley or Drew Goddard?
It was Ben Wheatley. Because it was almost like they got him in to direct. They got him in to literally hold the camera and say, go! And that was there was no Ben Wheatley.
Jesus.
That was the
They also worked on Seaberg, the Kristen Stewart vehicle, and soon to be the Russo brothers' upcoming film, The Grey Man, which has loads of people in it. This film is very bad.
It's a very bad movie. Very, very bad indeed.
It's very bad. It's very uninspired. It's very bland. Whoever designed those end credits needs to be fired. Henry Golding was okay, but Henry Golding is like this emerging main man. So he'll be starring in loads of things. I'm surprised they haven't already got him in MCU or DC. But a focus of this harsh criticism will be on the director of photography, Bojan. His name is Bojan Bizelli. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to check on either him or his camera operators, because one or all of them were gravely ill during the fight scenes. It's like Bourne Supremacy bad.
Oh, for God's sake!
With just the amount that the cameras shake during the fights. Not even just the fight scenes, just of people walking. Like the first shot of the film is a mess.
Some decent action, like stunt choreography is like fine. Like there's some decent action scenes. I thought it's shot pretty poorly, but I thought there was some decent action scenes. Apart from the third act, which is atrocious, the entire like final battle is just horrible.
Yes, I said to my parents, when you go to Universal Studios and you go to like the stage plays and the stage shows, and the bad guy goes wah, and then fire erupts like on the other side of the stage. That's exactly how this went, and it was like the most underwhelming special effects magical orb thing you could see.
I didn't need the magical orb though. That's the whole thing. Like it was so weirdly like, oh, it's like really straight. Like it's all like very. We've got the mysticky stuff, and then the GI Joe stuff, and it's all very. It doesn't merge very well. And then they've got the random fucking orb that just blows up things. And you're like, it just doesn't. None of it sits right together. None of it fits together whatsoever. It's so weird. Because they also try and do like this serious tone as well, and then they've got people going, "My name's Battleborn. I'm like the sworn protector of stuff like that. I'm Thunderstrike." You're just trying to get all these GI Joe names, and you're like, "Oh, for God's sake, this is ridiculous." Oh, dear.
I'm Blind Master. Also the underutilization of Samara Weaving. She just comes in at one point. It's very weird because it's like this is supposed to be like it's G.I. Joe Origins, so they seem to be like setting up a series of GI Joe Origins, but like GI Joe's already a thing at this point.
Maybe they're getting a team together. Maybe we're gonna have like 6 different movies of all them coming together until we get GI Joe, and then.
And then
But that's
Brendan
never gonna
Fraser
happen.
returns.
That's never ever gonna happen ever. We'll get another reboot in about 10 years' time, and
Yeah.
that'll be it. I mean, this isn't connected to the original ones, is it? It's not connected to The
No.
Rock and stuff like that. No. So,
No.
what's the fucking point? What is the?
I don't know.
What was?
Well, they desperately want to cross over with Transformers. That has been Hasbro's plan for a decade now. But I don't. Is this the quality of films that you want to build like a giant franchise on?
Nah.
If you're going to have not just GI Joe, not just Transformers, like a Hasbro universe, you have to have the setup be good. And they have
get those
failed.
Barbie origin stories in as well. Get the Barbie origin stories in. You know, so you need to do all the Hasbro stuff.
And they did the thing where it's like when you're doing an origin film and you know what a character is going to be called, so they sort of drop it in dialogue. So Andrew Koji, who also was very good, he's in a show called Warrior, which is very good. He plays the character that would become Storm Shadow.
That's the one I was trying to piss out of. That's what it was. I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah, so at one point a character is like, you've got that face again, like a shadow before a storm. Like, oh my god. This is so bad.
Atrocious stuff. Oh
yeah.
dear.
Can't wait for the next one. Can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, can't wait for the next one. Don't go and see this movie. It's out in cinemas in UK cinemas now and on US iTunes from like Wednesday time. So yeah, make sure to check out our other weekend review of Pig. That's on the YouTube channel, so go and check that on the YouTube channel or on the Facebook page. Give us a subscribe, like the page, follow me on Twitter at CamzoOG, follow Jordi on Twitter at RealJordiSteel, or you can go to our website and find all the different reviews we've got here. ohifilms.com. So we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.